Hey guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. So let me just get this all set up. Today's going to be a little bit different from what I usually do. Um, so I guess the real meat of it is I got scammed. And I'm gonna tell you guys what happened and basically how to avoid it yourself. Let me see if anyone joins today. Hopefully some people do, because I would love to have an open discussion about this topic, because it had honestly caused me tremendous anxiety, and it was the reason why I wasn't streaming for a while. Let's see. Hopefully my stream goes okay. No issues. Okay. Hey, Rifleman. So today's topic is how I got scammed, and honestly, I should have seen it coming a mile away, but obviously I wasn't in my right mind or anything. And I essentially was an idiot. Um, hey Manix, thanks for joining. So, um, essentially what happened was I was on the Facebook dating app, and I was just talking to a guy that I thought he was awesome. He fit all my requirements and everything, and I liked him. I wanted to meet him. And he's like, "Oh, yeah, I just went to Los Angeles for a business trip, and I'll be back soon." Of course, he never specified when soon was. Um, but I was like, "Okay, great. That's fine. We can meet up whenever you get back." And then he was like, "Oh yeah, let's get off a Facebook dating app and go on to Line." So I use Line for mostly for talking with my Asian friends, I guess, because they tend to prefer it more. So I was like, okay, sure. So I went on to that, and um, from there he was like, "Oh yeah, I deleted my Facebook uh, app, so you should too." And I'm like, no, let's meet first, then I will. And I was trying to be really cautious, uh, but then he started mentioning "Oh yeah, I have made a lot of money trading cryptocurrency or whatever." And I was like, "Okay, that's great." And he's like, "Let me set up an account for you," and or not for me, but he's like, "Let me walk you through it, and I can help you make money as well." I was like, I was really hesitant at first because I don't trust cryptocurrency or anything. And essentially, I was like, okay, fine. I'll invest $1,000, and then we'll see where it goes. So I invested $1,000, and I had messed up or something because he was like, oh, it's not available yet because when you use the if you don't use wire transfer or something, it won't be available until like 3 days later or something. So I was like, okay, that's fine. So I wire transferred $1,000 and I was like, okay, then what? Then he sent me to, well, he posted another site and it was Saxo Bank, um, which was like, okay, this seems really sketch. So I looked it up online, and Saxo Bank's actually a legitimate bank and organization or like company. So I was like, okay, that's fine. Um, then he had me buy $1,000 worth of Ethereum and transfer that into um, what's it called into Saxo Bank, and I was like, okay, that's fine. So once we did that, then he had me like buy short and buy long or whatever, and I saw positive results actually, and I was like, oh, this is kind of neat. Um, then he's like, oh, let's add more money so you can trade more. And I was like, not until I know how to withdraw from this account. And he's like, okay, that's fine. So we continued to trade with the money that I had put in already. And um, then I he showed me how to withdraw the money. So I was able to pull out my $1,000. And then I was like, okay, as long as I know how to pull out the money, um, I'm more comfortable with putting more money in. So I put in more money, and uh, I'm not gonna say how much, but like, so not, okay, it's reconnected. Okay, let's hope that is okay. Seems I had some connection issues. So, Nakudai, stop it. Come here. Do you want to go outside? Hold on. BRB, guys. Okay, I'm back. Where was I? Oh yeah. So it refused to let me withdraw my money until said transaction was complete. So apparently you had to trade the entire amount that you put in. So you essentially double your money or something. So I was like, I messaged the guy and I was like, excuse me, this doesn't seem right. I should be able to withdraw my money at any point in time. And he's like, no, you need to complete the transaction before you can withdraw. So I was like, okay. So at this point, I was literally freaking out. And because I've invested like thousands of dollars in this, and I was like, this is definitely not something that I want to lose. So I continued, I guess, vesting with this guy, just to like get to the point where I can withdraw my money. And so we finally got to that point, and I tried to withdraw my money, but then they wouldn't let me because they said that I needed to pay a 30% pre-tax. And I was like, okay, just take it out of whatever I made. And they said, oh no, we can't do that. You need to deposit that pre-tax. And I'm just like, no, this is illegal. You shouldn't have to deposit money on money that you made. You can use that money that you made to pay for that. And and they're like, oh yeah, we will file the pre-tax for you, and they'll send you a W-9 or whatever. And I'm just like, no, I can do that myself. I'm not going to, um, I can file my taxes myself. And then they're like, well, we're not going to give you the money, and we're going to report you to the IRS saying that you're evading taxes. And I'm just like, well, actually, go right on ahead, tell the IRS. I want to talk to the IRS. And obviously, you know it's a scam because this shouldn't have happened. And yeah, it's just, I was like literally, I couldn't sleep at night, and I was going through like crazy anxiety and stuff like that because of this. So I essentially got my money stolen. But yeah. So if anyone ever tries to get you into, I guess, crypto trading, don't do it. Like, just don't even like engage with that person because most likely they are trying to scam you. I looked up the site that the guy had sent me to afterwards, and it turns out that that site was owned by a Chinese company in based out of Hong Kong, and they were known to be scammers. So I'm an idiot, obviously. But yeah. And if y'all are wondering what I'm eating, I'm having some pecan pie. But yeah, so that was my story, or that was story time with Michelle. Maybe I should make this a series. We'll just do story times. But yeah, well, the problem is I should have seen all the signs, and um the guy, he just kept like pushing for me to add more and more money, and I was just like, I don't feel comfortable adding uh that money. Luckily, I can file with the IRS that my money was stolen. Um, but like that doesn't mean that I'll ever get it back. Um, the so I did file a report with the local police, and I also filed a report with the FBI and the FTC. So they should have all the in like evidence that I could get, and they can at least warn other people about it, and they have it on file that uh, the this kind of scam is a thing. Hold on, Akudai wants to come back in. Yeah, I doubt that I'll ever recover any of my losses, but it was definitely, it's definitely not something that I ever want to happen again. But yeah, I just, it was difficult because like I was trying to, I guess, form a relationship with this person, and I didn't really want to, I guess, disappoint them, but at the same time, I shouldn't have thought that way at all because anything that I do would shouldn't disappoint anyone. Um, but I don't know. It just there was like a lot of emotions that were going on, and I don't, yeah, I just, there was a lot of thoughts going through my head, which when you're in like, I guess, a state of wanting to, I guess, build that relationship with someone, you, I, it would have been better if I used my head and not my, I guess, heart or feelings. Then I would have definitely avoided all of this. Like, if I could, I would go back and slap myself, but obviously I can't, and I just have to learn and uh, continue forward. But yeah, I wanted to at least bring attention to like this kind of scheme, I guess. Ah, there it goes. That's better. But yeah, I wanted to bring attention to like people's attention to this kind of scheme, and hopefully like no one else will ever like fall prey to these kinds of scammers. I know that one of my friends, Manix, knows him as Rinrin. Um, so Rinrin, he's actually been getting messaged by a couple people. There was one that like texted him and was like, "Oh, like I think they were trying to contact someone, and it was like, oh, it's a wrong number." but let's be friends still. And then they tried to get him to like wire transfer money into an account that's his, and it kind of follows that same scheme where it goes into this other website after you purchase Ethereum, and it gets like transferred into this other cryptocurrency called QCC, which I think has a value of $0. And then he got another one with pretty much the same scheme where they message him and it's the wrong number again, and they try to form a relationship that way or whatever. And it's apparently it's a organized crime. Like, people are actually trying to get you in, like, they're actively, like, messaging people and texting and, yeah. Except the one that I got, like, he didn't start out with, he didn't start out anything like that. In fact, I was like asking him, oh yeah, what do you do for work? And um, he would like send me his like pictures of his dinner, like what he made, and or like him going shopping or something like that. And yeah, it's the long con. Agreed. And yeah, it's shitty situation. Can't really do much about it. Just hope that these guys get caught. Um, oh yeah, and the social security numbers. Yeah, we know not to do that. Or the calls about your car warranty expiring and you need to renew it. I remember when I got that, like, one of those calls, and they were I was still driving my Toyota Camry, my 2000 Toyota Camry, and they're like, "Oh, your car warranty's expiring," and I'm like, "Are you sure?" Because I don't think I've ever had car warranty on that. And also, it was literally dying. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. That's a very in-depth scheme, I guess, since they have policy numbers and everything. Yeah, I would be like, yeah, no, if I'm gonna give you my social security number, I would go to your office and fill out a form. Interesting. But yeah, there's so many scammers out there. We need to be careful. Like, I think my mom got a call from a scammer who literally, like, they pretended like my sister was um kidnapped or something. And they even had like a woman in the background screaming. And they're like, you need to pay the ransom and stuff like that. And my mom was like, what? And so she ended up like calling my sister and she didn't answer. I think she was busy or something. And so she was like just really confused. And yeah, it was a really hardcore scam, but my sister and like messaged her a few minutes later and she's like, "Are you okay?" And she's like, "Yeah, yeah, it's fine." So that was that's a pretty scary scam too. Like, yeah, I don't know. Unless it's a little child or something. If someone gets kidnapped, be careful. Nakudai, stop it. All the neighborhood dogs are barking now. He's not paying any attention to me. He's too busy. You got blackmailed? Oof. Well, mind sharing what you were blackmailed about? I mean, I'm guessing that it was bad enough that it was it warranted being blackmailed about. I guess obviously you probably wouldn't want to share that at all. Um, but yeah, would like to hear about it. I mean, you don't have to say anything about what you were being blackmailed about, but like why? Honestly, I don't think I would have anything that I would be blackmailed about. Okay, though you don't need to share about it. Like I feel like I don't have anything worth keeping a secret that I would warrant blackmail. Like I feel like no one could blackmail me because I don't have anything that I don't have any secrets that are that bad, like bad enough for where I would pay money for. Time does lessen many wounds. Even if like it's not your fault or anything. It's still hurts at the time. But yeah, what about you, Mannix? You got anything worth blackmail worthy? Hey, Scully. Yeah, we were discussing about how I was scammed and lost a few $1,000s. You don't need to. Oh, you have tons of things that, or lots of things that people could blackmail you about? Yeah. I feel like if anyone tried to blackmail me, I'd be like, okay, go ahead. But I mean, like, I'd just say go ahead and let people know. That's not stonks as the kids say. What's stonks? I'm too old for this. Like, I don't know a lot of the words that children use these days. Wait, let me check the urban dictionaries. Urban dictionary. Stonks. Okay, what does this mean? A term to express a financial decision that results in financial gain, mostly used ironically. Okay. Yes, you're a little bit late, but that's not too bad, but like, I don't know. So yeah, I got scammed, lost money, and it's negative stonks, a bear stonk. I I still don't know how stonks is used, but let me read an example. In 1998, Yahoo refused to buy Google for $1 million. 2002, Yahoo realizes its mistake, tried to buy Google for $3 billion. Google wants $5 billion. Yahoo says no. 2008, Yahoo refuses to be sold to Microsoft for $4 billion. 2016, Yahoo sold to Verizon for $4.6 billion. CEO of Yahoo stonks. Yes, Scully, you'll have to rewatch everything. But essentially, don't follow the words of a person you haven't met um, in terms of cryptocurrency trading or buying at all. Like, yeah. If you haven't met the person, don't trust them. That's the, uh, I guess that's the, what's that word or phrase? The gist of what I'm saying? No, I don't know. GME. I don't, I guess, out of touch with the entire world. What is GME? Good. Yes, moral of the story. Scully, you got it. Oh, GameStop. Yeah, that, uh, that's that was an adventure, I guess. So whenever someone says to buy short or buy long, don't do it unless you truly understand the whole premise around it, and um just don't do it. Unless you work in that industry, just don't do it. Yes, our Wall Street bets. Yeah, I'm not super financially savvy, so I wouldn't be able to give financial advice to anyone. But yeah, the only advice I give is save your money where you can. Don't gamble it. I mean, unless you're lucky like me in Vegas. But even then, only be prepared to lose like a couple hundred. Well, that's true. We are gotcha addicts, so we can't give any financial advice for it. I will be your best, worst financial advisor. Yeah, don't do that either. Though 500 over 4 months isn't too bad. Um, what are Lucid stocks though? Is that like stocks that have no value or something? I'm worried that like my mic might be be picking up too much because oh, Lucid is a your haircut dude has the best financial advice. Lucid is a car company. Oh, I've never heard of them. Maybe that's why you shouldn't have invested in them. Oh, did you hear that Elon Musk is getting sued for Dogecoin being an elaborate pyramid scheme? I saw an article on that actually today. I want a rich haircut, dude. Well, actually, no, I would want them to give me money, but it's cool that he has a lot of money. That's true. Elon Musk does get sued a lot. I don't trust Elon Musk at all. Anything he says is very volatile. Ah, I will continue reading that at a later time, Rifleman. But thank you for sharing with the class. I mean, just me, though. I guess that would be the teacher. He owns two barber shops and invests a lot of money and earned a bunch. Oh, that's cool. Oof. Hold on. Yes, now I can blackmail you. No, I'm kidding. I won't do that. Yeah, being tricked doesn't feel good. Honestly, it feels shitty. But you learn and you become more cynical and learn to dislike people until you find someone that you can actually trust. But yeah, just be like Scully and dislike or just trash everything, right? Or just go into gaming and never come out into reality. You find people that are cynical are already in a relationship or have zero interest in you, or uh but yeah, just be like Scully and everything will be fine. That's true. Maybe, yeah, no, I don't know how to add emojis on here. I can probably add, I think they have the regular emojis. Yeah, they have the default emojis. You are Scully. Cursed by Discord, but don't worry, you'll survive. You'll just be forever talking like you were on Discord. Oh, that's cute. Is that a cat in a box? Or are you saying that you're abandoned? Are you abandoned, Manix? More kitties in boxes. We like kitties in boxes. Oh, yeah. But it's not. It's money. Or I think it is. Either that or he has a tree for a hand or an arm. I, I find it funny how like they have dab as an emoji. Though mm, wasn't that like a dance move or something? How did that become a I guess a thing? But yeah, I've pretty much finished talking about my scammingness. And I'm happy that you guys have come on and listened to me, I guess, just pour my heart out. Okay, Rifleman. Well, I hope that you get a good night's sleep and you can get up early and feel refreshed. Thanks, Manix. Yeah, it has definitely helped talking about it. I've been, I've received a lot of support from my family and my friends, so they've definitely helped me through this hard period. And I was actually, I'm glad that like mm, everyone has been more understanding about what I went through than like feeling. then I guess being disappointed in me, or I don't know. Like for some reason I felt like when it happened, like people would get upset with me, or um just feel like I was obviously an idiot, which I was, but it I I'm happy that people have actually expressed that they empathize with my situation as opposed to, I guess, putting me down. But yeah, ending on a happier note. I hope you guys enjoyed chatting with me, and hopefully we will get back to the uh, Otome game next time, and maybe we will actually find true love. Yeah, I guess it is kind of like ignorance is not idiocy, but at the same time, I've read and heard of all these different stories. I guess it just was a thing where it kind of, I didn't expect it to happen to me, kind of thing. But yeah. Well, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, maybe subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next stream. Ta-ta!